Counter bend. Correct bend. In the English world, they talk a lot about supporting rein. So one of the things I've been working on with this horse, he just did it when I asked him to walk off. Let's see if we can do it again. One of the things I've been working on is getting him to engage in his back end. So when I ask him to walk off, I'm going to squeeze with my spurs and lift his back. If he engages his back correctly, he should break at the pole and bring his nose in and lift his shoulders. Let's see what happens. There we go. That's what I've been working on, building that engagement in the back end. I don't really care how high or low his head is, but when the back comes up, the head typically comes down, break at the pole, and come in. I don't have to work near as hard to get him to round up, get him to push from his back end, because he's getting stronger. Like I was telling somebody the other day, it's like the TV show The Biggest Loser, where everybody's on the show and they're dieting and exercising and working on becoming more fit. It's the same way with the horse. You first start exercising the horse, building muscle, making them stronger. The horse is going to complain just like the contestants on the TV show, because it's hard. It's hard for the person, it's hard for the horse. It's no different. They're using muscles. The horse is using muscles that they're not used to using, just like when a person first starts to work out. But as you work out, as you get stronger, it becomes easier. And that's what's happening with Rhett. He's been working out, he's getting stronger, it's easier, still not perfect, but now we have the muscles to work with to get the frame that we want to get to do the things that we want to do. His trot has changed a lot in the process. He is getting smoother in his movement, but he still has the suspension. It's a much better quality trot. Let him walk a little bit. Kind of fell out of frame right there. That's why he kind of stumbled in the back end. When he stumbled, his head went up because he fell out of frame. Now let's ask for a lope and let's see what we get. Gather up my reins. I want to try to set him up for success. This takes a lot of strength to do it correct. See how he's pushing? Let's get him rounded up. Get him where he's supposed to be. Set his body up so that he can use it like he needs to. He wants to get his nose out so he can pull himself forward like he's used to. He has the muscle to do it, but he doesn't have the muscle memory to do it the new way without help. Leg back. There we go. I'll take that. Wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. Kind of work on him a little bit. Lift his back. Falling on my hands. I can feel him kind of leaning on my right hand a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to overbend him a little bit. Overbend him a little. Now I'm going to counter bend him a little. Kind of stay loping. It's hard to lope in that counter bend. Now I'm going to overbend him. Okay. Whoop. Started to not overbend him because he was nice. There we go. A little bit of overbend. Still a little stronger on my hands than I would like. There we go. Getting there. His gait is a little bit inconsistent. It's typical for this stage. He rounds up like he needs to. Gait gets nice. Falls out of frame. Gait gets inconsistent, hard to ride. That was better right there. Gait gets inconsistent, hard to ride. And then he gets his body back again. Let's ask for a transition. Didn't care much for that transition. We'll work on it some more. Let's go the other direction. As for a lope this way, gather my reins up, asking the bridle, right leg back. If you remember when he first came in, as soon as I put my leg back, he would lope off and not wait for me to help him with his body. See there, he's trying to help me a little bit. And let's lope. Squeeze with both legs, send him forward. He pushed off in his back end, and he didn't keep his shoulders up. We're stronger in the back. Back starting to catch up, but still not keeping the shoulders up. That's why we got a little bit of speed. He's falling on his front end a little bit. Let's go back to the counter bend. Correct bend. Got better there. Counter bend. Correct bend. In the English world, they talk a lot about supporting rein. Outside rein supports the outside shoulder. So basically what I'm doing when I'm doing a counter bend, I'm asking that outside rein, that supporting rein, say, hey, tighten up, you need to do your job. You're supposed to support the outside shoulder. Now let's go back to riding correct. Sometimes I'll just go correct, sometimes I'll overbend. Supporting rein's doing its job. A little heavy on my left rein. I'll use a little bit of left leg. Now, left rein got better. And he kind of fell out on the supporting rein. All those stumbles like that, that's his body frame learning how to move. It's not sore. Feet aren't bad. No issues like that. He's learning how to use his body. In the process of all this, I do a lot of shifting my weight around. This counter bend, I'm going to sit off to the right a little bit. Over bend to the left. I'm going to sit off to the left a little bit. I do a lot of moving my body around depending on what I'm asking the horse to do, because that helps the horse when I get my body in the position that I'm not putting undue strain or weight or pulling him one way with my body when I'm asking him to go another way with my legs. Get soft. Just lope around on a loose rein. Feel his shoulders coming up into me pretty good there. A little bit of left rein. Shift my butt to the left a little bit. Head on to the outside because I'm using this leg, moving the shoulder over. Head to the left. This horse could benefit from some counter cantering. I'm not going to do that today. But I will be doing that with him soon. What counter cantering is when you intentionally canter on the wrong lead. So if I'm going into the right, I'm going to intentionally be in the left lead. Canter. I don't ever do that with young horses. They need to learn how to canter in the correct lead, learn how to lope in the correct lead first. Horses like him, once they learn how to lope, what counter cantering, and what I usually do is I'll canter figure eights, but stay in the same lead. Let's say I get in the left lead, lope a left circle, right circle, left circle, I'll stay in the same lead. That helps the horse to pick his body up and round his shoulders. Right now, I have the engagement in the back end that I was talking about, but now I need more lift in the shoulders. So counter cantering to lift those shoulders up is the next step in his training. That's what I'll be doing next. So this is Rhett. I'll put a link up here to his other videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.